Are you a young, dynamic go-getter? Got access to an internet connection?
Want to kickstart your career in the digital space or boost your business online?
Digify Africa wants to turn you into the next digital superstar.
Welcome, Cherie. Great to have you on the show. Great to meet you today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now, Liberty Africa puts the youth at the forefront. Tell
Yes.
us about how you're empowering the youth.
Goodness, Liberty Africa serves as a multi-pronged organization. So on one end, we work as an agency where we may facilitate content marketing or advertising strategies for brands who want to reach young people. But we also have two training facets of the business as well. One which is Live Magazine, which is developed solely for young people who have a desire to go into the creative industry. So that's someone who's interested in becoming a photographer, a graphic designer, or a writer. They learn through the process of creating Live Magazine, livemag.co.za, which is a website that we run as any other media company. But all of the content is written for and by young people.
I'm sure you're inundated with inquiries by the youth for these positions.
Oh, well, absolutely. I mean, I think, with both Digify, which is the program that I run, and Live Magazine, I think the idea is that we're taking young people who have a really deep passion and desire to go into these industries, but maybe just haven't had an opportunity to get their foot in the door. So we sort of train them over the course of 6 months. It was more of a 6-month program for Live Magazine, and Digify is a 3-month program. So Digify Africa is made up of two different programs. So Digify Pro is our flagship program, which we started in 2014 in partnership with Google and the IAB. And Digify Pro was originally started to meet a very specific need in the industry, where you have a number of organizations that have a need for young, more diverse talent. And we're speaking specifically in the digital marketing industry. So we're looking at agencies or brands that have sort of marketing functions within those organizations. But there's an increasing need for young talent and more diverse young talent to then feed into these industries. But what you're seeing is that's not happening, right? And that those who are making the hiring decisions will often say, well, we don't know where to find young talent. So what we decided in partnership with Google was to actually create a program where we could bring in a group of young people who, like I said, have a really deep passion and desire, which is something you can't buy. It's something you can't get from a 4-year or 3-year degree. Or any sort of training. It's something that is just innate. And so people who have that level of desire but just haven't been able to get their foot in the door, so we'll give them 3 months of training on basic digital skills. So that could be anything from understanding SEO, content marketing, social media strategy, Google Analytics.
It's a great initiative.
I think it's pretty good.
Give us a sense of the caliber of students that come to your organization and say, help me, train me in this field. Are they computer literate?
Well, computer literacy is almost key, right? At the very basic level, one needs to come with a level of computer literacy skills. And I'm going to specify the differences between the two, because Digify Pro, because it's a short 3-month boot camp and we are preparing young people for jobs, we do expect a certain level of computer literacy and understanding of the industry, and that's what we look for when we're interviewing our candidates. Digify Bytes, we could be training someone who doesn't have an email address, who does not understand the basics
never used a computer, because that's a reality for many young Africans.
It definitely is. So we have a very basic curriculum that we use for those who don't come with a large amount of skills, and we will train them in our 1 or 2 day Digify Bytes program.
Sounds very exciting. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Pleasure.